Welcome to Tech Talk NZ episode 2. Today we are doing the podcast via Skype. We have Brad on Skype today. How you going, man?
Yeah, not bad yourself.
Yeah, pretty good, eh? Anyway, let's get right into it. Bradley's going to start off the podcast.
Yeah, so I'm going to be talking about steadicams and more specifically the new steadicam made by Tiffin for the iPhone. Then I'm going to be talking about Apple's sales, short review on the Nexus One, and then discussing about portable camcorders such as the Flip Minnow.
All right, go ahead.
Right, so with steadicams, there's a company called Tiffin who's made an iPhone steadicam. Now, if you don't know what a steadicam is a counterweight device that stabilizes your camera so that you can film without any motion. It looks like it's flying. Now,
Oh,
they're
yeah?
typically used in production in movies. For example, when you're walking, you don't get the stuttering up and down. It's a very, very nice idea, and Tiffin have created an iPhone version. They haven't released a price yet. It's due to come out sometime next month, and it looks pretty good.
All right, do you think you'll get it?
I don't see any reason really because it's not going to be $20. It's going to be in the probably about $100 because it's quite new, and I've only got an iPhone 3G, so the video quality is not really up to par.
Oh, right, and yeah, you've got a Creative Vado HD, don't you? So
Yeah,
you'd prefer to use that.
yeah, and
Right.
probably end up getting a Steadicam for that.
All right, cool. Look forward to hearing more about that in the future.
Yep.
So now I'm going to talk about the new Dell Mini 10, which has the Broadcom Crystal HD graphics accelerator. This has come out. Well, it's not actually come out yet. It's been announced, and it will come February. They've got a new design on it, which looks shit in my opinion. It's like a weird shape, and which is, I mean, it's okay if you want to have a bigger battery because that allows for more room for a 6 cell battery.
Yep.
And the main upgrade of this is that it has Broadcom's Crystal HD accelerator, which lets you have full HD playback on the high resolution 1366 by 768 display.
That's quite nice.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to actually have HD. I mean, I'm not sure if the HD playback will be great because it's still got the Intel Atom processor, which is really lacking in the HD department.
Yes.
Okay.
Right now, I'm going to talk about Apple sales. Now, Apple have just released their new sales for the last quarter, and the iPhone sales have doubled compared to last year. Mac sales are up 33%, and iPod sales continue to decline by 8%. That's just a bit of short information about how Apple's going in the markets.
Oh yeah. How are the Macs doing?
Mac sales are up 33%.
Oh yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah,
So Apple is steadily.
coming. Yeah, I'm thinking iPods are going to be sort of phased out since a lot of devices now incorporate the same sort of thing, such as like just your standard phones now have MP3 player features.
Yeah, that's quite a good idea. I think. I don't think they will because iPod's probably their most popular product, isn't it?
Yep. Well,
But
yeah,
I mean, really need to get out a new iPhone soon because with the Nexus One, it's just the iPhone just is not really up to that,
yep.
and that hopefully they'll be announcing a new iPhone or iPhone software platform on the Apple 27th event, which is in just over 1 day, which we hopefully will have coverage of that.
1 day, 13 hours and 18 minutes.
All right,
It's
pretty
quite
precise,
nice.
precise with your times here.
Yeah.
Um, well, I'll talk about iPhone 4.0 now. Um, there's been a lot of speculation on what this new platform is going to have,
Hmm.
and supposedly at the Apple 27th event they're going to well, AT&T will no longer have exclusive, will not no longer be the exclusive carrier.
That sounds good.
Yeah, well, I guess it is. Will open up more competition,
Hmm.
and they're
Which
saying,
is only going to bring prices down, isn't it?
yeah, at the end of the day, that's good. They're saying that they're probably going to unveil a Verizon iPhone, which I don't really think that's necessary because I mean it's up to them really.
Yep.
I've also seen the unofficial Apple weblog have got a series of posts that have what they would like to see in iPhone OS 4.0. And the most talked about one is multitasking, which, if you don't know, would let you have multiple apps open and be able to switch through them like you can do on the Nexus One and Windows mobile devices.
Yep.
And on the more, well, a better lock screen and better home screen, maybe expose in the software.
Like the sound of that.
Yeah, that'd be quite cool because at the moment you have to, if you've got hundreds of different apps and you have to scroll through them all, it'd be quite nice just to hold down the home button or something and you'll be able to see all your different home screens.
What I'd like to see would be official in-app text messaging.
Yeah, that's good actually. There's already, if you're into jailbreaking your device, you can get that. But it would be nice to see something official from Apple that allowed that.
Yep. Radio. Now I'm going to be talking about the Nexus One. Now I've managed to get my hands on one. Had to be running it on Vodafone in New Zealand. Now I would have liked to run it on XT Mobile, but unfortunately, it won't run because of different frequencies. Now externally, it's a very nice phone. Feels very nice in the hand, and it's got a nice 3.7-inch screen, which is 0.2 inches bigger than the iPhone, so it's not much bigger. But it's still, you still notice it.
Yeah.
Now the keyboard, the actual graphical keyboard inside the operating system is I don't really like it. Mainly because the iPhone probably because I've been used to the iPhone, the keys seem to be a little bit squashed together on the Nexus One.
Oh, really? Do you find that hard to type on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But then again, it's probably just due because I'm used to the iPhone keyboard.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So what sort of material is this made out of? Is it plastic? The rear, is it plastic or?
Yeah, it's just plastic.
Oh, okay.
It's very slimline design though.
Yeah, is it slimmer than the iPhone?
Yeah, it is substantially slimmer than the iPhone. One thing that's quite cool was the sort of like screensavers moving around on your home screen and stuff.
I've seen that actually. I've
Yeah.
watched a video from John Redinger, and he's had a series of videos about that.
Yes. Yeah, I
That
think I've
looks
seen them too.
yeah.
They look quite nice. Then the home screen itself with the text underneath it, I think just probably because I'm used to the iPhone, I know what each icon means, but just seems a little bit more cluttered on the
Okay.
on the Nexus One home screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's pretty much all I've got to say about that.
All right.
I've only had my hands on it for a short time.
Okay.
But yeah, it
Do you
surely
think?
could take off in second version.
Yeah, I've heard that there have been issues in the US with T-Mobile 3G dropouts,
Uh-huh.
but that's not. They're supposedly going to fix it in a new software patch
Yeah.
coming out in the next few days, but that won't really fix the problem because T-Mobile actually have pretty pathetic coverage in the US compared to other providers like ATT.
Yeah.
All right. Well, some of you may or may not know that the PS3 has been hacked by the famous iPhone hacker GeoHot, aka GeoHot, which has released Black Rain and Black Snow. He says he has read-write access to the entire system memory and HV level access to the processor, which he said on his blog, which in other words means that he's hacked the PS3 and can basically make. I'm not sure what he can do with it. He says he's not going to reveal the exploit yet, but I'm sure it'll be something similar to what he's done with the iPhone, allowing custom.
Yeah, probably keep the exploit open for a while, not telling anyone about it's probably a good idea.
Yeah, it is. Otherwise, it might get a bit out of hand.
Good. So anything else about that? I'm sure there's not much information really released on it.
No, it says it took him 5 weeks to crack it, which is a long time, really.
Yep.
But the PS3 itself has been out for over 3 years now. It's taken a while to get cracked, whereas with the iPhone, it was cracked within a few months of release, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And sales increased on the iPhone by a couple of percent that day. Anything in the stocks will happen with PS3, you reckon?
Well, it's really too early to say. It depends what sort of
Yeah, nothing's sort
what
of
you
been
can,
released.
yeah, what the exploit allows and whether it'll be useful or.
Yep.
All right.
Rightio. So for my last topic, I'm going to be talking about portable camcorders such as the Flip Minnow and the Creative Vado, and there's also the Flip Ultra.